always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one, and make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
anywhere,
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker. We're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community, but the real difference is you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence. Underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one, and make the experience fantastic. We want you to regard us as your fintech partner.
We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
Anywhere.
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
Build the best technology and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker, we're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community, but the real difference is you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence. Underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one. And make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
so anyone,
anywhere.
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
Build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker. We're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community, but the real difference is you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence. Underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one. And make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
anywhere,
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker. We're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community. What the real difference is, you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence. Underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one. And make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
anywhere,
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker. We're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community, but the real difference is you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence. Underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one. And make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
anywhere,
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. What makes ATFX different? Well, it's our core belief that we are here to guide you through the financial markets.
We make it simple for you to trade so that you have time for the important things in life.
Our experts deliver top-tier market news and analysis.
We'll give you the tools and knowledge that you need to succeed.
ATFX is not just a global broker. We're your friend and your trusted partner.
We want you to be the hero of your story.
We strive to build a trading community, but the real difference is you're the leader and we're your supporters.
Together we strive. Together we can grow and be the best.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading. Service is the cornerstone of our existence, underpinning everything we do. Without your loyalty and custom, we can't grow our brand and influence. Your success directly links to ours.
Always seeking improvement and evaluating what we're doing today to grow better. Always giving traders the knowledge they need and the tools to succeed from day one. And make the experience fantastic.
We want you to regard us as your fintech partner. We'll be with you every step of the way on your trader journey.
We're not just a broker, but a friend and a partner.
Our vision is to create the best trading experience for you to be successful.
So anyone,
anywhere,
can trade.
Our mission is to offer the best products and services,
build the best technology, and educate you ready for success.
Good evening, traders. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're live and we're doing this webinar just for you guys, so you know what's gonna happen to gold, so you know how to trade in the market. Today we're gonna discuss, or let's say we're gonna beat. We're gonna beat all the sellers and all the people that are bearish on gold.
No, man. No.
I'm gonna be speaking about. I'm bullish, basically, as you guys know. I'm bullish on gold, so I'm gonna be presenting all bullish traders, and we're gonna talk about the reasons. It's not just about presenting, or it's not just about the idea about who's gonna win or all these stuff. We need to be really supported with facts when we trade, and this is exactly what we talked about in the previous webinar. I hope you attended that, when we discussed the trading norms and when we discussed the mistakes that usually most of the traders they do. So now what we'll be doing, just to set the rules, or to talk or to explain to you about the rules a little bit. Ramy is gonna represent all the bearish people on gold, and point of view, and he's gonna explain to us why he's bearish on gold. And I'm gonna be definitely super supportive on on behalf of gold, and we're gonna talk about the reasons about that. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna have a timer where each one of us will talk for around 1 minute.
Yeah, it's
so
just,
we can Yeah.
Just an introduction why we will go through every point, and we will talk about why we are, every one of us, supporting this direction. So
just before we start, just one more thing. Keep in mind that most of our analysis, we put them on AT Premier as well.
Yes.
So always use the website of AT Premier. Take a look at the latest updates. We have a lot of trading strategies. We have as well something like really unique as well, which is the bank signals. That's something that was amazing. We made 3,000 pips in the first 6 months. That's something that every single person can use just by opening a simple account with us, so you can be able to benefit from the market. For the people that do not know us, or for the traders that do not know me, I'm Dominique Khoury. I'm the head of business development and market analyst, and
Ramy
my
Abouzaid.
opponent for today.
Yeah. I'm Ramy Abouzaid, the head of market research in ATFX MENA region, and I'm happy, guys, to be with you today. Let's start.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, shall we start?
Okay. Well, I have like 1,000 things to say. Let's hit
I will
the
start
timer.
the counter. Yes.
Yeah. So I have like 1,000 things to say, but let me start by one thing. In my opinion, because of coronavirus and because of the pandemic, because of the experience that we have from historical data, from the previous crisis that happened, we all know that usually the traders or the investors, they tend to look for safe havens every time we have a crisis like that, right? So that's from historical data. So you've seen where gold was trading before. If you look here in front of me at the monthly chart, so let's go back. That's 2008, 2007, 2008, and look the hike that happened after that period. So we were trading around $600, $700, and it went up all the way to $1,920 or $1,910. So that's crazy, right? That's a crazy hike. So what we're doing here, or the thing that I would like to benefit from, is exactly the same move. So I would like to see, and I would like to take advantage of the hike that's going to happen from here, and we want to make money, right? So Delta variant now is tightening the belt around the necks of most of the investors, and that's basically that's basically a good point for gold. So we should buy gold, right?
Yeah. Okay. I will first of all, before I'm starting to present my point of view regarding gold, I will I will answer what he said. First of all, yes, I agree. Usually in the hard times we are going or trying to acquire some gold to hedge against the risk, but not that this time. This time it's totally different. The central banks, they stepped up and they injected the money with a lot of the markets with a lot of money, and that saved the economy from severe crash or going into the crash. But in this time, also the governments actually they sorry, I have the control over the timer. The governments also, they helped a lot through the financial policy, and they did a lot of work, and that saved the economy. That's why it's totally different story, and the hard times is past. That's my opinion.
Okay, well, thank you for mentioning the part saying the stimulus and all the money injected and all these stuff, right?
Perfect.
So this is exactly what I wanted to tell you. We have tons of cash now. We have a lot of money that's been spent, trillions and trillions of dollars all over the world. It's not just in one country. And this is exactly the reason that now we have inflation. Inflation is feeding what is feeding safe havens, right? So that's why gold has been going up lately. That's why gold will continue to go up. Why? Because inflation didn't stop yet. And who talked about this? Jerome Powell in his Fed meeting. Like, he mentioned inflation like 1,000 times. I tried to count, and at the end, to be honest, I started to get bored, and I said, like, okay, fine. He mentioned it a lot, so I don't have to count anymore. Because of inflation, we need to add gold to our portfolio, and we need to increase the percentage of gold in our portfolio, because this is gonna be a big difference for us in the future, and I'm talking medium term, not just long term. I'm not talking years, I'm talking medium term.
Time. Okay, you know what? I can agree with you. The inflation, the gold is safe haven against the inflation. But what kind of inflation? The inflation out of control, the inflation, the hyperinflation. And we are not yet in this area, and we will not reach there, because this is my belief, because the markets believe that the central banks, they have the enough tools to control the inflation. And once they start to mention that they are monitoring the inflation, and they will take an action once the inflation go out of control, or go for long time of period above the target, they will step up and they will start to reverse the policy. That's why the market now, they are not believing that there is a risk for the inflation. The central banks, they will control it. So that's why we are not see anymore the gold going up sharply. Your time.
Okay, before I go and talk technically, let me reply to you regarding that part. You said the central bank or the Fed, they have a lot of tools and a lot of things to do. We've seen that most of central banks, and especially the Fed, they've been like, I don't know, like they've been buying time like crazy, right? No one is mentioning anything. All they mentioned and they admitted is basically the inflation. They said that we're gonna have controlled inflation around 2%, and that's the average over the next few years. But even with that, let's be realistic. What were the recent numbers? Okay, what was the recent number that we had fundamentally? We've seen the hike on most of the, like, I mean, the prices. The demand is crazy, right? Sorry, the demand is not that high anymore, but just the prices are going up. So our money, if you have $1,000 in the bank, it's not the same value. You're losing a lot of your value. Before, you used to go to the supermarket, spend $1,000, and you could get like tons of stuff. Now it's not the same anymore. We're losing our money every time we put the money in the bank. That's why we need to invest it, and we need to put it in safe havens, not just only invest it.
I agree. Let me start my time. Okay, I agree with you regarding the point of the inflation, and the gold is good tool to hedge against the inflation, but not in the short term.
Thank you.
Now it's totally different story, because now the market looks to the different, or the return on different assets. So the return in stocks market, for example, it's higher than the gold. Why should I buy gold now while I can make more money on stocks? That's the main point. And also, let me take you to my point of view, why I believing in short term the gold will go down. I believe that because two main reasons. The first reason, the flow of the funds to this type of asset, to the gold. I'm using the ATF funds flow to judge on this point. So if you look to 1 month flow to the ETF's gold funds, you will find it in minus $487 million, and in 3 months it's inflow with $2 billion. But from the beginning of the year until now, year to date, it's almost $7.5 billion out of those funds. So overall, the investors, they try to reduce their holdings over the gold. That's why. This is the first point. I will come to the second point after you give me your point of view.
Okay, so as long as you mentioned the flow of money, that's perfect. Actually, thank you for that again. So we all know that most of the American people, or let's say most of the people that received stimulus, not all of them needed that money, right? So what they did is they went to the stock market and they invested there, and this is what caused the rally in the stock market and the new highs on indices, on every single index around the world. So and I'm talking after the which was basically the recovery, right? So after the drop and the full drop that we've seen a pullback and a rally on indices. But that does not mean that it's going to continue. We notice, or we can easily notice, if you open the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P, whatever, we have a slowdown in the momentum at the moment, and it's already overpriced. Most of the analysts around the world are predicting, and they are forecasting a crash in the next quarter or 2 quarters. I'm not going to say a huge crash, but we're going to see a pullback, and this will be super positive for gold. So that's why we need to start building our position with gold at the moment to benefit from that hike when it happens.
You know what? Usually,
that's Nasdaq.
Yeah, this is the Nasdaq. Usually,
That's
the gold, it has a positive correlation with the stock market during the crash. Once the crash start, the gold go also in the gold has the big hit as well in the same time. But yes, I can agree is the gold usually rebound faster than the other assets, but not that time. I don't see any reason to witness a crash in the stock market during the next 2 months or 3 months. This is not my point of view. My point of view, I'm still bullish also on the stock market. That's why I believe the gold will have a good correction to 1660.
Okay, the same. Okay, let
me reset the timer first.
Fine. Okay. So if you take a look at the Dow Jones, and if you've watched the previous webinars, you know that I'm also bullish on indices, but that does not mean that I'm gonna stay bullish and all the time I'm gonna be bullish. As long as the trend, or as the market is respecting the trend up, yes, I'm with it. I don't wanna ditch my stocks. I don't wanna leave the return that I'm getting. But keep in mind that the earnings that we've been getting before, and the forecast for earnings in the future, it all dropped. So no one is expecting the same earnings anymore,
but
or
still,
the same
there is a return.
Yes, there is earning. I'm not saying no, but keep in mind, look at the slowdown that we've been having. Like, it's been going up very fast, and then it goes kind of like sideways, and the same thing here. And here we've seen that the market started to slow down a little bit more. It's getting exhausted. So so the buyers are getting exhausted from that. And where would the money go?
Yeah,
where would they go? What would they invest into? Right? Cryptocurrencies?
Time. Okay. Look, I can believe that maybe there is a correction in the market will come in a couple of months or something like this, but it doesn't mean that we will see a reversal in the stock market. The reversal, it's the only way that push the investors to inject more money in safe havens. So if you are talking about correction, it's acceptable, and they will not change their portfolio structure for just correction. In this case, they will tend to increase their holdings in stock market, and they benefit from the main correction. But if you are talking about reversal and the trend will completely change to the downside, it will be a different story, and this is not the story.
That's not what I said.
Yeah.
That's not what I said. So
yeah, but let me share with you, before you start your time, another chart and why I believe the gold will go down for the short term. Here there is the seasonality, the average return on gold, monthly average return on gold. Here, if you can see the chart, usually in August, in last 27 years, we are witnessing the drop, or the return in minus. And September as well, it's going in minus.
Fine.
Yes, we are usually
average,
recover in October. This is the average return in last 27 years. So that's mean this is the same.
But these are exceptional times. These are exceptional times. You cannot compare and put the average, because eventually, if you're making $10,000 per month, and you're gonna have a crisis, and you're gonna lose your job, and you're gonna stay at home for more than a year, this does not mean that you're having your average income, right?
Yep.
This is exceptional times, and it needs exceptional reactions from traders. It needs exceptional investments. I'm not saying you need to ditch everything and go buy gold. I would never say that. This is exactly what we talked about.
We are talking about targets here.
Exactly.
1960 and 1660.
Exactly. So 1960 and 1660. Why would gold continue again to 1960?
Let's use the
let me show you a
yeah.
little bit. Let's talk a little bit about technical analysis, and let's take a look about the trend, how gold is trading. This is the weekly chart, right? Okay, on the weekly chart, the trend is still up, even if we're gonna drop it to here.
I will give you an exception and increase your time, okay?
You already took an extra minute, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So technically, the trend is still up. Nothing has changed yet. Even if you zoom in, okay, look at this. We're still respecting that trend line until we break. Okay,
Yeah.
I might see some correction all the way till those levels here, and this is your target.
What this level? Please show me.
Let me continue. Let me continue.
Okay.
Until we break, we are still holding here. We do not sell from a point where you are still above the line. You are still above the moving average. You're still above the trend line. Why would you sell here? I'm telling you, buy here. This is where you should buy. Do you want to put a small stop loss? Amazing. The return on the investment here, or even the risk reward ratio here, it's going to be amazing. Why? Because you have a very small stop loss and your take profit's crazy. The sky is your limit. You can hit 30, 50, 80, and then continue to 1960 and even above 1960. So technically speaking, from a trader's point of view, and from a person that would like to have a proper risk reward ratio, I cannot sell here. It doesn't make any sense. Why would I sell here?
I will tell you why.
Tell me, please.
Let me start my time. First of all, this is the weekly chart, and you can see here, insert here. There is a peak, lower peak, here, lower peak, and even lower peak here. So that means simply the buying power, it's not enough to push the price above the resistance. So actually here, yes, there is a good sign that there is higher lows, or here the higher bottoms, but it doesn't mean that the trend, this down move, it's end. It doesn't end yet, and we still in the bearish mood of the gold on the weekly chart overall, okay? And also you cannot deny that this movement here, especially this movement, if we go zoom in, this is not a good sign for buyers. There is no momentum, there is no, you can see here the tall of this candle and this very small candle. Sorry. Okay, let me start the timer.
Okay, you're talking about the hype that we've been seeing here, or at least the psychology of candlesticks and how the market has been going up, right? But let's take a look at something else. Look here, it's the same thing. Okay, we've seen a tail and all these stuff, and we've seen the buyers rebuy from this level. But keep in mind, we couldn't see sellers here. We cannot see sellers here. Where is the tail? I cannot see anything. There's only one tail here that pushed the market up, and the buyers continued to push the market up and up and up, and now it's going sideways. But that does not mean that this is a bearish signal. It's still bullish above the trend line. Still bullish above the trend line. So guys, we don't want to repeat ourselves here. I don't want to sound pushy on something, but it just makes sense. Let's even move to the let me remove that thing. Okay, so let's even move to the monthly chart. Look at the monthly chart. Okay, we can bring them back if you want.
No worries.
So just look at the monthly chart.
I love this chart, actually.
This is a beautiful chart, right?
Yes.
So now we are at a very strong support level. This support level can easily push us back up to where? 1900 and then 1960, right? So this is a simple buy with a small stop loss with a take profit that you can all benefit from and make at least $160 at least.
Okay, you know, this month in particular, let me start my time here. Okay, this month in June we dropped approximately at 7% drop.
Yeah.
Okay, we reversed the full body of this candle in May. So actually in July we are not the traders or the bulls. They failed to increase the price above the 50% of the candle tall. So this is, in my opinion, this is a weakness signal. It's not a good signal for strong buyers. And also this monthly chart, if you can see, there is lower highs. Always there is a lower highs.
Beautiful.
Only this candle in May, which we received strong buying signal, but it's reversed in the second month.
What happened in May?
Okay.
You guys remember what happened in May?
What happened in May?
So we've seen stronger restrictions in Europe. We've seen Europe closing down again, which is exactly what I was telling you about. We have the Delta variant now. Now we have countries that started to close again. Now we have problems with the vaccines. Now we have people that do not want to do vaccine. They would like to protest and create a big fuss about this. And plus, I'm not saying you don't have to do the vaccine. I'm totally with it. But I mean, it's not 100% working properly as it should. Now we're seeing against the Delta variant, the percentage of how effective is this vaccine, it's not the same. So the growth, I don't really care if it's going to be slow or not. In my opinion, as long as I'm getting the return on my investment, that's beautiful. Plus, regarding the 2 month that you mentioned here, which is the pullback, or at least the reversal, the full reversal on the candle that happened in June. So basically that happened in June. Okay, keep in mind that the reason that this happened is simply earnings and stocks, right? Like you can see that the stock market, it went crazy up. If you look at the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P, and all these stuff, so the market went really up in the past 2 months, right? So, and we created new highs. But now the investors and even the flow of money over there, it's getting like saturated. That's the problem. I'm not saying that back in the time.
I'm giving you extra 1 minute.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. So I'm not saying, because I'm making a valid point, that's why, right? Okay, so you started to agree with me as
exactly.
Beautiful. Okay, so we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Not.
So basically what I'm saying here is every month and every candle is some kind of, it gives us a hint, us as traders. We can understand the market a bit more, the psychology, what's happening in each candle, in each week, in each day. Each closing will give us who's in control a bit more and more. But now things are changing more. So you're noticing that the interest is not the same as before in the stock market. I think you can agree with me regarding the that everyone, I'm not saying we're going to see a crash now, but I mean, we can see that this is going to happen eventually.
There is a correction.
Let's say a correction.
That's okay.
Let's not call it a crash.
In this case, the gold also will go down.
Yeah. No, it won't. Because it will benefit.
Let me talk about one important point here. You mentioned that the Delta variant, right?
Yeah.
So obviously we are learning during the time that Delta variant, it's not that much risky for the economy, and it's spreading very fast, but also it's less fatal percentage. It has a less fatal percentage.
But why are they closing down then?
They are closing down. It's not all the world opened already. There is some restrictions still there in some countries. They try to avoid, especially the countries with the lower percentage of vaccination. So they are trying to limit the spread of the virus. It's okay, fine.
So what will happen with the money?
But remember, this drop, it happened in June because of the Fed. The Fed mentioned in this meeting, especially that in June meeting, that the economy is showing very strong improvement.
And they lied.
No, they didn't lie.
No, we have a slow growth. Listen. Let's agree on something. Remember the next meeting just after it, right? I agree with you. This is what they said, and this is why we've seen that drop. But just the next meeting. Let's just stop the time. That's a discussion. So the next meeting just after it, what happened? This is where I said Powell mentioned like 1,000 times the inflation. Why would he mention the inflation? Okay, just after a meeting, and we all know that nothing changed. The inflation was there even at that time, but they did not admit with the inflation, right? They did not say that yes, we have inflation. And once we've seen that, we've seen a pullback, and we've seen people started to listen. Let's say now they admitted, and now we need to start taking some more measures. The Fed job is simply, or Jerome Powell's job is simply just to calm down the people.
Okay,
it's the same thing.
This is a part of his job.
Exactly. That's his. Okay, of course, it's a part of his job. It's not just the whole thing that he's gonna do. But what I'm saying is, that thing that he was trying to do, he was trying to buy time so the jobs, the unemployment, and all these fundamentals will look positive, so he can feel a little bit more, let's say, free to extend time, because he doesn't want to take any actions too soon. We all know if they take any action too soon, that means what will happen to them.
Let me ask you this question directly. Do you believe that the Fed will start tapering in the beginning of 2022 or not?
It depends. It all depends. It all depends. Yeah, I'm gonna answer you. It all depends on basically the recovery that they're having, right? We all know that China and Hong Kong are the only two countries around the world that really recovered percentage-wise, right?
And they start to slow down now.
And but they are in growth, right?
Yes.
So they started. They fully recovered, and now they took some measures to keep the money in, to protect themselves, to reinvest, so they can grow stronger, right? And it's a smart move, to be honest. But let's forget about that part. Let's focus a little bit on the Fed part. The Fed is limited with the tools that they have. They are limited. They have the tapering now, right? If they do that, there's nothing else. They will be stuck. They don't want to do it too soon. We've seen what
they still have the interest rate. It's very low now. It's almost zero.
Even though they don't want to push it too soon, because we've seen the reaction. But take a look at the weekly chart, the chart that I showed you at the beginning. If we zoom out a bit and take a look and tell me, when did the gold continue and went crazy?
Yes.
When?
After 2008, after the financial crisis, because of the injection.
When did they start tapering?
They start tapering in 2013, actually.
Okay, so
in May 2013, it was the first mention.
So basically, what happened from 2009 all the way till 2011, we made the high, right?
And then
we made
what happened?
The high. Man, the price, we're talking, the price went from 700 to almost $2,000, $1,900 something. So the price,
and
if
almost
you invested
the same,
each ounce would give you at least 2.5 times your money.
Okay.
So
and almost,
why would you want to miss that?
And almost we went up very sharp after the coronavirus, and this is because of the money injection in the market. This is because the QE, and the QE will be stopped soon. It will stop soon. It will not.
But does that mean that they controlled inflation? What happened with all the
money?
Yes,
they will control the
what did they do with the money? How did they do it? They just printed money, right? It's backed with what?
Yes,
it's not backed with anything.
It's money printing. It's digitizing, as Ben Bernanke said before. But
so they just printed money based on nothing.
I understand. But the market doesn't work like this.
They created their own bubble.
Yeah.
And now we are living in an inflated. Everything is inflated. Stocks are inflated. Everything, every single thing around the world.
Yes, but from strategic point of view, you cannot buy gold in short term to hedge against the inflation, which is not there yet. It's something in the future, and the Federal Reserve they have the tools to control this inflation.
How it's not there
at
yet?
least
Look at the CPI.
Yes, I understand.
What was the previous CPI?
It's 3.6.
Okay, and the previous one, it's increasing.
Yes, it's increasing.
It's increasing, yeah.
It's increasing, and they accept that because they want the labor market to come back. Okay.
Exactly. And
so,
why the labor market didn't come back yet?
Because of the delay and because of the extra money they are paying for the or jobless people.
So if they stop paying the money, people will just come back like that?
Not like that. Yeah,
people
it will take some
mentality.
time.
Okay, let me give you a small point.
Okay.
I think that the pandemic was a huge lesson for humanity itself, right?
Yes,
so the way that we think now is totally different than the way we were thinking 2 years ago. Okay. From even you can look at the office here, right? So even in the office, people are not working the same way. We have a lot of businesses that are working remotely. They're not spending the same way as well.
True.
So if you're not spending the same way, that means you're gonna do what with the money? You're gonna invest. You are you're not consuming the same way. So basically, the consumers number or like volume or whatever you want to call it decreased, right?
Yes,
so if that decreased, what will happen? This will affect the whole cycle of economy. And if the whole cycle is affected, this is gonna create a recession. And the recession, if it happens and when it happens, who's gonna benefit from that?
Look, I agree on the scenario of
safe
the recession.
havens at least.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not just talking about gold.
Look, yes, I agree on the scenario of there is another recession coming, but it's not in the short term. That's why
short term. I'm not saying next month.
Yes, we are talking about after maybe 1.5 years, 2 years, something like this, but not in the coming 3 months.
Not in the coming 3 months, but in the coming 3 months, we're gonna see 1960. As long as we are in an uptrend. At the moment, we are in an uptrend.
Based on what? The music still play, man. There is everything looks fine. So why the investors, they will move their own money from the stock market to the gold now?
They shouldn't move all the money from stock market.
Yes, or even reduce the percentage. Why?
Yeah, they should increase the percentage of gold and reduce and diversify properly.
Yes.
Why?
I agree.
Because lately we are noticing and we are seeing how gold is not just appealing, how gold is reacting, and from the trend up that you already drew that, right?
Yes, it's a flag. It's down flag.
So look at that, man.
It's very obvious.
Beautiful. Right?
Yes.
Look at that. Zoom out a bit.
Okay.
The trend line. Ta-da.
Okay. Tab, look to this shape, please. Look to this shape.
It's
the
beautiful.
overall shape.
I love it.
You love it,
break
right?
it. We're gonna break it.
We're gonna break it down.
No,
Okay.
no, we won't.
Anyway,
No, we won't. So let me tell you one more point actually.
Okay,
because I still have some points that I think it's supportive for gold as well.
Tell me.
What gives gold more strength as well? The tension, right? If there's tension between, if it's geopolitical tension, or even if it's even trade war or whatever.
Yes,
right.
true.
Even in the trade war, if you remember,
True.
Gold
Not all the time, but from time to time.
It did benefit. So you have now the tension is increasing between US and China, and we've seen what happened with the restrictions that they did in China, and then Biden he responded and he said he wants the companies to do business in Hong Kong, and there's a lot of statement, and it's all over the news. So this tension is growing day after day, especially after we've seen that China is taking over faster and faster. I didn't say it took over, but I'm saying it's growing super fast compared to whatever expectations we had 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. We did not expect.
But they are starting to slow down.
That smart move. Yeah, of course, they started to slow down.
Yes.
But compared to the rest of the world, they slow down as well.
So
the GDP expectation or the forecast that from China and the US, both of them they slow down. Not just China.
But no, China it's much more. And it's expecting to be
because it grew much more. It grew much more, right?
I understand.
Now
but it will delay the war now between the two parties.
Exactly, it will delay it, but it does not. It's not gonna stop it.
No,
and it started.
Man, I'm talking about 1660 here. You can see that here. This is, sorry.
That's 14.
This is 14, sorry. This is 1670 even, 1660.
So you think it's gonna break that line?
Yeah, I believe it will.
No, I mean this one. I'm sorry, this one. It's gonna break the 80?
It's a different story. Let's see the behavior there. But I built my point of view based on facts. The fact is we have seasonality pattern, which is against the gold prices. We have also the funds flow, which is the real money allocated out of gold ETFs.
Okay.
And it's a big chunk of money.
What about the dollar index?
Let's see.
The dollar index? Let's take a look at the dollar index, because it's a good indication, right?
Sure.
Just give me a sec. Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
here.
All right. Let's
Open
put it
the
here.
chart.
That's
Yeah.
fine. All right, so that's the dollar index, and look at it at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So dollar index at the moment, we're trading at 92.07. We couldn't break and close above the 93.
It's the first
And-
test.
Okay, it's
Okay.
the second test actually. We did test it here and we couldn't break it, and then it went back down, and now we tested it again and it's going back down again. The trend is still down till now, and if the dollar index is gonna continue from here, and I think
And
it
you
will,
cannot admit that this is double bottom here. And if we break this
do we have
level
a double top?
here,
Can
double
I see
bottom
a double
here.
top?
Here,
Who sees a double top with me, please?
Okay,
guys?
it's sideways.
Okay.
Let's agree it's
Exactly,
sideways.
it's sideways and
Okay,
it's
fine.
topish.
Fine.
So what do you do next to a resistance? Simple. You
Look.
sell with a small stop loss and a take profit
If-
below.
if
So
you-
this
if
is
you
the
combine-
normal reaction of a trader. It's just support, resistance, and you take advantage. Remember, we as traders, we want to benefit from every single opportunity, and we have opportunities, like tons of opportunities out there.
I will prove
And-
that it doesn't mean that the gold will go up, because you can see here there is 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, daily candles going down, and the gold, it doesn't benefit from this. And we saw the gold
daily chart,
here.
huh?
Yeah, this is daily.
Okay.
Here on the gold, let's see. Here, the last maybe 2 candles, but
No, you need to count actually from the end.
yes. Okay, here. Where is the
Yeah,
chart?
just next to each other.
Where is it? No, this one, it's different. Let's change this.
Close the
to
monthly
daily.
if you want.
Let's change this to daily. Where is it? To daily, here. So,
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, and then-
it's almost nothing.
Yep.
And
okay.
then
And then
here, 1,
the gold
2,
went
3.
up, $1 index went down. Thank you very much for that point.
No, it's
Thank
not
you.
that. It's not that action actually, but it's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Listen. I'm not saying that.
But here you
that
can see the gold
it's-
going up.
There's
and
no
the
double bottom
dollar
or double
index.
top. But what I'm saying, it's very obvious. Dollar index at the moment is going sideways, and if
Okay.
you take a look at the weekly chart, look at it as it is. Look at it, man. The trend is down, right?
Yes,
Look at this.
agree.
Right? We tried to break and we couldn't. Just
is it-
Give me
is
one
it-
sec, please. I'm sorry.
Inverted head and shoulder
Goodness.
or what?
Okay, look at that. We tried to close above. There was a trial. That trial here, we couldn't. We tried to close here, and then
Okay.
the bullish, the bullish people on the bullish traders on dollar index, they couldn't push it higher, because if they did break this, I would be fully supportive. I would understand.
It will break.
Okay, and it will go
Yeah.
to 94.
It will
But
break.
even if it does that, my point of view is not just for the next 2-3 days. Why?
Yes.
Let me tell you why. Because if you look at gold at the moment, okay, look at gold. Even if it's gonna continue and trade down to these levels, this support right here,
1790. You are talking about 1790.
so look at that.
approximately, yeah.
This is a super strong support. That was a
Agree.
resistance before, right?
Yes.
And it's holding, and it's been holding on, and it will hold, okay? And it will hold. And
Okay.
even if it breaks that, even
But
if it
based on
breaks
what
that,
it will hold?
because of all the reason that I showed you. Do you want to see the picture, guys?
No.
Because of all those reasons, we have
and
a
also
lot.
I have
We
a-
have Delta variant, we have inflation, we have Powell admitting, we have slower growth on GDP, we have job reports, we have dollar index below 93, we have people psychology and behavior, and they're
So
not
why
crazy
we
spender
didn't
anymore. We have stock performance, we have the earnings, we have the tension between China and the US. All of these are not enough for you?
No, not enough. Why? Because all of
then
this
I'm gonna make money and you're not. That's fine with me, as long as I'm making
all
money.
of
I
these
don't care.
reasons,
All I care about is that
all
the clients
these
would make
reasons-
money with me. That's it.
all those reasons, it's there from maybe 5-6 months ago. There is no change.
There's no change with
Nothing
what?
changed.
Take a look.
So why the gold it doesn't break up?
Ramy,
and
why would you wanna sell gold on an uptrend?
What
Why
is the
would you
uptrend,
want to?
man?
This is not an uptrend.
No, this is the downtrend now.
This is
this
the downtrend?
one, this part, this is downtrend now.
Okay, maybe I should.
It's a weekly chart. It's very clear.
All right, look at that. Let's take a look again. All of you together, right, guys? Please, the ones watching and they have questions, or they can even see an uptrend. I'm not sure how we cannot see an uptrend.
It's uptrend.
Okay,
but
so
now we are in
look at it.
major correction.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And this-
it's going up.
And this, what you are saying about that, this the one I showed you before. This is the peak and this peak.
That's
And this
fine. That's
peak.
beautiful, amazing. So what?
What happened for all of this peaks and bottoms? It's not
It ended
showing
here.
you.
It
any-
ended here.
So
right?
you are saying this is the reversal, and we are
So
going up.
We're going up, exactly.
So the correction, its end.
Of course it did. And what's the percentage of the correction? Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fibo.
Yeah, I like FIBO.
Where is our friend?
FIBO.
What happened?
Here. Double click. Yeah, okay.
All right. So let's take a look. So what happened here? We're pulling back up.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And let's take a look at the other wave. This one, which was the fast wave up, and this is the correction for it. Ah, wait, it's a total correction till 61.8. Beautiful. It's supportive to what I'm saying.
From this
it's
movement.
bullish.
From this movement only, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
But
this is
this
the
is-
correction. This is a full correction, 61.8 FIBO.
And there
It's-
is no possibility that this is A and this is B and we are going to C move.
Listen, trading is full of possibilities,
Mm-hmm.
but that does not mean that the percentage of this possibility itself is higher than of going up from this level here. We are going up from here, and time will tell, right?
Yes, the time will tell us. Yeah.
Fine.
let's agree on this.
Let's agree to disagree. All right, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this session, and I hope you took all the information that you needed. I want you to understand that we're here. Definitely, we're colleagues.
Yes,
100%.
yeah.
And
it's nice to have a different point.
Exactly. And we're gonna keep on doing those kind of discussions. If you have any suggestions for any new discussion, we'd be more than happy to entertain it and to create a whole webinar around that. And I think we have questions, right?
Yeah, I think
All right.
we have one question here from Azzuddin. He's saying, is it possible to for us to buy the real estate and we are paying instead of money by gold?
You can easily liquidate gold, and you can find a person that would.
No, he's talking
would
about
accept
Something in
gold.
the future. Yes, maybe it happened, but look, for in the current system, financial system, it's very difficult to. It will happen only if everything is collapsed, and this is not
And
the
by
case
the way,
now.
one more thing that I remembered. Keep in mind, guys, central banks, and especially China, Russia, and all, let's say the
Emerging
group
markets.
against the US, all of them, they are increasing their central bank share of gold, right?
It's
And-
done,
and
they increased already.
no, they're still increasing. So the numbers are they're still buying. So all of those positions will basically as well push gold a little bit higher time by time. So this type of investment, or this the amount of gold that you're gonna buy today, this is the gold that you're gonna be enjoying and benefiting from in the future. In the near future, 1960, and the long future,
near future,
2300.
That's why I prefer
after
to
the
wait.
1960, you're gonna see on the long term we're gonna hit the 2300 and even higher than that if we're gonna continue with the same mentality like that, and if we're not gonna see any crazy moves, because as experienced traders, we've never seen the S&P before, right? And we've never seen the tsunami that happened and crashed the yen, and there are a lot of new things that happen
For sure.
in our pandemic.
Yes.
Who
It's
would
the
have
biggest
expected
story,
that? No one would have expected that. But what I'm saying, gold will always have its value, will always pay you back.
This point I agree with you. And if you are asking me, after 1 year or 2 years, actually, the gold will be above the 2000. Yes, definitely it will be above the
Definitely,
2000.
but
not
before
for
getting
the
to
next
2000, we have the 1960, remember?
No,
yeah?
no.
So 1960 and then we
Forget
go
about
to
this.
2000. So guys, it's been lovely, and we're
thank
happy
you.
that you attended. Stay in touch, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can call us at our office numbers. And also
tomorrow we will have the Arabic session.
Tomorrow we're gonna have the Arabic session, and we're gonna discuss the same topic as well. Definitely, we're gonna be discussing in a different matter, because now we know the points
Yes.
that each one is gonna talk about. So we're gonna hit back heavily.
Yes.
And if you'd like to benefit from the way we trade gold, let me give you an idea. Before we close, take a look at the gold here. Okay, so this is not a VIP account. So our spread on the VIP account is 15 cents. So you can trade gold 14 to 15 cent spread. So that's only per ounce. So imagine if you go to a store to buy gold, if you have $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, and you want to buy gold, you cannot go buy with the same. Like you're gonna buy with the same amount, but the charge is gonna be around minimum $20 to be able to buy it, and $20 to sell it back. That's $40
premium
move.
is high.
Imagine. So a premium of $40 to get in and out from the market. When you trade here with us in the platform at ATFX, you'll be able to get in and out for each ounce for just 28 cents. 28
it's
cents,
much
and you
faster.
will benefit exactly much faster, and you will be able to look at the chart at the same time. You will benefit from our analysis. You can have one-to-one coaching. You can make money with me, definitely not with Ramy, and because it's going up to 1960.
By the way, sometimes we are making money, both of us.
So yeah, it might happen as well. So guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. You have a good night.
Good night, guys. Thank you, and see you later tomorrow. Remember, there is an Arabic session. We are waiting for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ATFX, a global leader in online trading.